We've got baseball from the home of the 2015 World Champs, Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. It should be a good Diamond Dynasty matchup tonight between the Elite and the Diablos. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. A.J. Pollock heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Center fielder, A.J. Pollock.
And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Well, you know, the big key to throw on the slider is knowing when to throw it for a strike and then when to try to get a guy to chase out of the zone. Once he gets ahead out there, you know he loves to get you to chase.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Christian Yelich is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. And he falls behind 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. Two down. Yoenis Cespedes gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a hole.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Brian Dozier comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Brian Dozier.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. 3-0 now.
3-0.
In tight as this pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk. So the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins, gets his first shot here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Line toward the alley in left center. In there, a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Steven Ortiz, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Lays off 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. First and second here with nobody out. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. Swing and a little tapper. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with one away now. Settling in now, Nolan Arenado. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Runners are at second and third with one down. Hit hard to short. Segura has it. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game. Edwin Encarnacion is in to try and get that second run of the inning across as he'll have a runner at third now with 2 away.
Yeah, 1 run's good, but you don't want to leave that guy stranded at third base.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Leading off the inning, Adrian Beltre, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. He looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike one.
You know, on May 15th, 2015, Adrian Beltre became the 52nd player in MLB history to hit 400 home runs. He's in some pretty remarkable company.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Into the windup and the pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Hosmer is retired, 2 down now.
Second baseman.
Jonathan Villar into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Jose Bautista strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
You know, when I see Jose Bautista at the plate with that high leg kick and plate coverage, I kind of feel sorry for the pitcher. I mean, this guy's the man up there.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Pollock, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. Striding into the box, Yoenis Cespedes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. No one out with a runner at second. Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Bautista around third, heading home. Long throw to the plate, and he is in there. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. Yadier Molina stands in for the first time.
Yadier Molina.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Jacob deGrom stands in as the batter now, and with the runner already in scoring position and 1 away, he likely won't be bunting here. Scorched to third, on to first, and there are 2 down. Brian Dozier will stand in for a second time. He drew a base on balls to lead off the home first. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Yeah, I don't think you want to come in throwing a lot of high changeups. That's a pitch he's going to have to get lower in the strike zone.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Drilled on the ground to short. Backhanded. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Number 51 leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Runs up and gets this one down. And he fans on the barehanded attempt, so that ought to be scored as a bunt single. Gene Segura steps in now. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted into center field. Moving under it, Ortiz. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Cole Hamels comes to the plate, possibly receiving a bunt sign in order to stay out of the double play. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. A.J. Pollock will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game. And a dive, but he's back.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Bautista is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Jimmy Rollins takes into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. VR is there to pull this one in, and Rollins flies out on the first pitch he sees. Steven Ortiz stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a clean, quick play on him, because if they don't, he's safe.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Into the box, Nolan Arenado. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Hot shot toward third. That's in there. Base hit. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Oh, and he runs right through the stop sign. In quickly with it is Cespedes, and that'll force the runner to hold on at third base.
First baseman
Edwin Encarnacion comes forward looking to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Jose Bautista is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
And he'll get in there safely. Into the box now, Yoenis Cespedes. He reached on a single in his first try. High in the air out to center field. Pollock has it in his tracks. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Bautista around third, heading home. On to first, and they get the double play. Leading off the inning, Christian Yelich. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. Now to the plate, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Adrian Beltre will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Cespedes is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Yadier Molina is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Hit to short. Segura fields it cleanly. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Now batting,
Jacob deGrom stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Hamels into the windup. Here he comes 0-1. And he pops up the bunt attempt. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt. Brian Dozier will step in. A ground out victim his last time. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. VR takes it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Eric Hosmer, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Got him. Digging in now, Jonathan VR. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And we all know he's a much better hitter from the other side.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Cespedes is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Jimmy Rollins comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
the shortstop, Jimmy.
Here's Hamels back at it now as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out. Steven Ortiz steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And that'll find its way into right field for a one-out single. Nolan Arenado will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Runners off for second. Pitch inside, the throw, and no throw as it turns out as he takes second with ease. 1 out and a runner on second base. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Hit hard on the ground towards second. VR is there. The tag, and he is out. Gene Segura makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Cespedes is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Cole Hamels stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
And, Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up, you hit a solid live drive somewhere, and all you get to show for it is a nice little jog right back to the dugout. That can get in your head a little bit after a while.
Cespedes over to his right, 2 down. A.J. Pollock will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. That's yanked into the stands. Strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit to third. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Edwin Encarnacion gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
First baseman, Edwin.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Yelich. 1 out. Jose Bautista steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. VR onto the grass. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Yoenis Cespedes comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Grounded to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. It's on to the 7th inning now, but before the inning gets started, let's fill you in on what you may have missed. It's our game summary to this point. Christian Yelich is set to get us started for the late innings of this one. Grounded down the third baseline, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. Yoenis Cespedes will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
0-1.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
This guy just continues to pound the strike zone. He's thrown a first pitch strike to 90% of the batters he's faced. Look how late we are into this ball game, and that's the difference for him.
There to make the catch is Arenado for the first out. Adrian Beltre will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Up the middle and off the pitcher's leg. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Eric Hosmer ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Second baseman, Jonathan.
Into the seats, 0-1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. The runner's breaking for home. And a late squeeze attempt, but this will be foul. Molina is there, and he puts this one away for the... Yadier Molina steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Catcher, Yadier Molina.
Hit on the ground to short. Beltre has it. The tag, and he's out at second base. He probably should have stayed right where he was.
Now batting,
Jacob deGrom stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Bunt attempt, and it looks like a good one. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. Brian Dozier will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. And there's the fastball by Hamels, good for strike one. Takes this the other way to right. Yelich is there, 2 down. Jimmy Rollins will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Steven Ortiz gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Now a flare out toward right center. Here comes Yelich. And that ends the inning. Number 51 will step in. He's singled in 2 trips thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
51.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And the 8th will start with a bang as this should be extra bases. And a very quick start to the inning here. It's a first pitch double. Gene Segura will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Line to the right side. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
Whew, nice play.
The pitcher, Cole Hamels, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Charlie Blackmon is going to grab a bat now and hit for the pitcher, Hamels.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
Out in front of it, strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And that's going to land foul. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. A.J. Pollock will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and it's now a 5-2 game. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. On the ground to the left side. Gloved by Arenado. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Carter Capps is on out of the bullpen now. Nolan Arenado gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And that misses inside 1-0. Matt Carpenter is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Fastball right back to the mound. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Edwin Encarnacion is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. Anthony Rizzo will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Now pitching, Jake Diekman.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
Segura for 1, and that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play. Jose Bautista will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Yelich on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Yoenis Cespedes will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Dylan Betances will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the 9th.
Third base, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Line drive to center field. Ortiz is there, one quick out to start inning number 9. Adrian Beltre will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Eric Hosmer makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things.